now identify as a black man, am I a black man?
Why are you conflating race with gender, Pierce?
I'm just asking you a question, Ernest.
That's intellectually dishonest.
If I identify...
That's intellectually dishonest.
Maybe, but it's a question you don't want to answer, isn't it? If self-identity is limitless...
Because
I'm
race
now
is
a
not
black
the same
man
as gender.
called Ernest.
Because race is not the same as gender.
Am I a black man if I say I'm a black man?
No, because you're a white man, because it's race.
So you don't respect my right to identify as a black man, do you? Do you think it's ridiculous?
You can identify as a black man. You can identify as a black man, Pierce, but I know you lean on white privilege more than anything else.
Okay, just to be clear, you wouldn't respect my right to identify as a... You don't respect my right to identify as a black man. In fact, you think it's ridiculous, don't you, Ernest?
You could, Pierce, you could if you wanted to. And the reality is that in society, a white man like you can identify as black and not be harmed in the same way that a transgender person would.
Would you respect me and refer to me as a black man?
No.
Thank you, Ernest. Okay.
Boys have an XY chromosome pair, while girls have an XX chromosome pair. In a similar matter, on a biomolecular level, the amount of melanin you have is responsible of your skin color pigmentation. Let me know if y'all think Piers Morgan is valid on this one. Sean Strickland had enough of the mental agenda.
Years ago, to be trans was a mental and now all of a sudden, people like you have and weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Can chicks have dicks? The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the fucking enemy. You want to look at the fucking enemy to our world? It's that motherfucker right there, asking these stupid fucking questions.
In my opinion, in this case, Sean Strickland is 100% correct. It is sad that I have to censor what he has to say because this is a highly protected class. I'm talking about those rainbow people harming our children.
Excuse me? My friend thought you were really beautiful. He just wanted to get your number.
Really? That's insane. Do you have my number?
I'm okay. I'm sorry.
I got you right, bro. I gotta get you right, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta get you right.
You asked me about cat food.
No. My friend, I know you saw you was looking at her, so I just wanted to help you out.
I work here. I just work here, man. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Of course.
You might as well hug her at least. Don't be disrespectful.
I'm working, sir.
Hey man, where you?
As beautiful as she is, nobody's yet willing to wife girl like the Destroyer. I wonder why.
Yes. Has anyone said you look beautiful today?
No.
Oh yeah, you should work on it.
Thank you.
There's a drone recording us. The drone is on the way.
Oh!
Yo, get this off camera. Go, son.
Joe Biden's son found guilty in his gun trial.
Has been found guilty on all counts in his gun trial, federal trial in Wilmington, Delaware. All right, Leo, your first response.
And I applaud the judge that she did an outstanding job in following the rule of law.
Yep. Boys, we got him. This is what we call when karma hits you right in the face.
Do you think that height matters in a guy?
Height?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
It does?
Yeah.
But you know they can't like change their height. They're just born the way they are.
Yeah, I know.
And you don't care. Well, I judge based on something you can change, which is weight.
Oh God.
150? 150? But height matters?
I'm gonna show her a picture of somebody and we're gonna say,
oh yeah. Do you know who
this person is?
Rosa Parks.
Of course, these woke women don't care, because they're the ones who can take advantage of the double standards. Conclusion, you never want to date a woman like this in the first place.
How do you feel about being called a fascist? What's your opinion on
that? I don't care being lied about.
Why is it a lie?
Because I'm not a fascist. I believe in a free society. Let me ask you, who's the fascist? The guy that's smiling in the sun, or the 500 people barking trying to prevent me from speaking?
I don't think any of them are fascists.
Yeah, boy. What do you mean when you say, like, Jesus loves you in a gay way?
I'm just kind of trolling you guys.
Jesus became my definition of love because I was like, I feel like there's no greater offering of love than to lay your life down for someone. Like if you and I were crossing the street, Luna, and a car was about to hit you, I saw it and you didn't, even though we just met, and I shoved you out of the way, and I got hit by the car, you would probably say, man, that man really loves me, even though we've never met. And I was like, yeah, sure, Jesus has never met me physically, like the real Jesus standing right here, but him dying on the cross shows me that he loves both you and I, Luna.
Instead of being grateful being in a majority Christian country, which actually accepts her for who she is, she does this kind of blasphemous mockery.
I actually have found that I think men are more likely to have bizarrely unrealistic expectations. I have so many girlfriends who are highly accomplished, highly educated, great people, and just wonderful women, and the dating pool is absolutely brutal for them.
What are these men looking for?
It is entirely unclear to me that it's like, why are their men not jumping to want to date them? So,
well, Alicia, those are not bizarre and unrealistic expectations, because reality is that ultimately men want to build a family, okay? And most men don't want to be with an accomplished and educated woman because those women are entitled, demanding, and a pain to deal with. Even different studies would tell you that that's the case. So most of your accomplished and educated friends are very likely to end up with a cat instead of a family, just like Whoopi.
I think this man is 100% correct. Any high-value man in his right mind would prefer a humble woman that knows how to cook than an entitled woman with a degree which is career-oriented.
I don't consider myself to be a scholar of the Bible. Who knows, maybe I'll die and you are 100% correct. But at the moment, you are not forming your argument in a way that resonates with me, that can convince me to go about my life in a different way. And I feel that genuinely, nothing that I say could convince you of the otherwise. And to be honest, like, you know, today's my day off. Like, I can afford to waste my time sitting here speaking my bit about persuasive language. But I don't know what you do normally on a Saturday, but you came out here to speak at a crowd saying things that we've already heard. My apologies, my grammar isn't the best. But I just wish that perhaps, you know, maybe when you're at home doing your own thing, maybe ask yourself, why isn't my argument landing? What about my argument can I change to actually resonate with the people that I want to reach? Like, I'm a writer. This is what I have to do every single time I get down to write. What can I do to form my argument to actually reach the people that I want to?
Yeah, I appreciate what you're saying, but Jesus came and he brought a message. He brought a message from God, so it's not so much just persuasive.
Can I say something?
Yeah, he was 100%.
That's why 2,000 years later, we still have Christ. But 2,000 years later, we will not have you.
I'll be in heaven with him. So listen, Jesus preached and people tried to throw him off of a mountain. So if it's just about persuasive...
Wow, he really thought he did something there by shouting and walking away. This man is a great representation of the woke left mind. Just shouting some nonsense, believing that they could never come to an agreement. So why shout in the first place? Why even engage and try to talk? Unlike this guy, which is holding a belief, and I'm not even talking about Christ.
This is what a Chinese kindergarten looks like. The children there are trained in all kinds of sports. They are kept extremely fit there, almost like in the military. In addition, the children learn early on what discipline means and how to keep it.
Because Phantom does what to them? He Phantom taxes them, so he's coming to take away. He's coming to take away their snacks, okay? Now, Kai, she ain't got enough. She doesn't have enough snacks. Because Phantom wants to take away how much? 8. Kai only has how many? 2. So what does Kai have to do?
Go next door and take 10 more.
Go next door and take 10 more.
There ain't no way they're teaching the Phantom tax in schools now. Thank you for reaching till the end of the video. If you support and appreciate what I do, I suggest you to like, subscribe, and comment down below for the algorithm. I appreciate the goodness, Ariel, and I'ma see y'all on the next video.